Can you really make it on YouTube in 2021? In my opinion, as a small YouTuber, yes and no. Gasp, controversial. Someone telling people that they can't make it, yes. A lot of people on YouTube will tell people anyone can make it on YouTube if you just try hard enough. But I think there's a whole other side of the conversation that is missing about why a lot of people actually fail. So I wanted to have a no-filter talk about why a lot of people quit YouTube and never end up making it. But if you stay till the end of the video, I'll share some money advice, some engagement advice that has really helped me really grow my channel in the past few months. First things first, let's make this completely clear. I do believe it is technically possible for anybody to make it on YouTube in 2021. But it's a lot more common for people to be working at this for years on end and never making it. Kind of like trying to become successful in any kind of creative field like music, art, acting. It's very similar. Let's be real here. How many people who want to be musicians actually become successful musicians? And the reason for this is because people are in it for all the wrong reasons. The two main ones are fame and money. With fame, we all know the quintessential influencer types who gravitate towards this field because at 5,000 subscribers, they suddenly think that they're so important and influential that everyone should give them free stuff. And with money, some people think that YouTube is going to make them rich overnight and they're going to be able to attend brand parties and get first-class flights to the Bahamas. And to be fair, that's kind of the lifestyle a lot of YouTubers sell to people. But the reality of being a YouTuber is sitting alone in a room late at night, editing into the wee hours of the morning, listening to yourself say the same joke 50,000 times. The lifestyle of a YouTuber, at least for the first year or so, is basically putting in a lot of effort for zero return, money and notoriety wise. You're not going to be making a lot of money right at the beginning, and you're not really going to be famous unless you become a overnight viral success, which is very, very, very rare and I wouldn't expect for most people. So if your expectation is fame and money, that is why most people fail at the number one thing that makes people successful on YouTube: consistency. Sad to say, most people can't be consistent. I mean, how many people do you know actually do the things that they say they're going to do? Like all the Hollywood celebrities who say distribute the wealth, just not their wealth. And I can't tell you how many people have commented in the comments of my videos, "We all don't have a viral video, I can't make it because I'm not lucky like you." And then when I check out their video, they have like 2 videos that they posted years ago. That's the extent to how hard they tried. For me, the reason why I do this is a mix of freedom and, to be honest, greed. The YouTuber lifestyle appeals to me because I do want to work hard to have creative freedom. That way, I don't have to work a normal traditional 9 to 5, making someone else money when I can just do that for myself. So let's say you do have the work ethic to be consistent. The second reason why most people don't make it here on YouTube is because you need a personality, something that I lack. To be honest, I actually don't know why any of you guys watch me because I have the personality of a 60-year-old angry granny. In fact, Larry David is how I want to grow old. I'm joking here, but I'm kind of not. I realized far too late in the game that it is important to be entertaining rather than be informative. I spent the past year trying to give value in the form of information. The thing is, most people do not care to learn. Just being real. People who are on YouTube want to be entertained, which is why the biggest YouTubers on this platform are all entertainers. Look at Casey Neistat, look at Mr. Beast, look at Dream. Everyone who has crossed the threshold of over 1 million, meaning a few million, they all do really entertaining content. If people really wanted to learn, they would put on one of those old instructional DVDs or something. I just realized in maybe 10 years or so, people won't even know what a DVD is. The thing is, I do think there's a space for informative YouTube videos and channels, but you're really at a disadvantage if you're not someone who loves to entertain. I also don't think if you're introverted or shy that you're a lost cause, because I do think being entertaining and being a personality can be learned. Not all of us are trained speakers or entertainers, but the thing is, you can become a trained speaker or entertainer. And that brings me to the next reason why most people fail at YouTube is because they're not becoming a student of YouTube. What I mean by this is some people think that YouTube is easy. They've watched Casey Neistat, Emma Chamberlain, or any random talking head commentary channel, and they think, I can do that. Easy. They think if they just post daily vlogs of their life or them talking bullshit on the internet, it will suddenly magically do well. They quickly find out after pressing publish to their first few YouTube videos that absolutely nobody cares. And they end up blaming the YouTube algorithm or saying Casey Neistat just got lucky or something. But the breakthrough really happens when you realize, oh no, you, yourself, your own content is the problem here. What most people fail to realize is you need to make content that is suitable for YouTube and the internet. And here here's a secret not many people are going to tell you. YouTube cares about two things: drama and controversy. Just kidding, you guys, but am I? Actually, YouTube cares about click-through rate and watch time. Click-through rate meaning are people actually clicking on your thumbnail, and watch time meaning are people watching all the way through. Explaining it seems easy and all, but it's a lot more difficult than you think when you realize the internet is an ADD child who just had candy for dinner. They have their finger on the close window button waiting for any excuse to click away from you, because God forbid you are boring and have mediocre content. But yes, that is the reality of YouTube. Because people are so ADD on the internet, it is a different kind of art form in order to get people's attention for 10 minutes. You really have to study what content is successful, what content from other creators have worked in the past, and why. That requires a lot of humbleness and humility to do so. That's actually why a lot of people who come over to the YouTube platform from Hollywood kind of fail at it, because YouTube is not Hollywood. Especially because Hollywood is kind of self-absorbed and completely unrelatable. They don't care about you, and they don't care about your attention, which is kind of a problem in 2021 when everyone has a really low attention span. In my opinion, that's kind of why YouTube is doing so well and Hollywood is really not. Another reason why most people fail at growing on YouTube is because they don't have a niche. And the thing is, that's completely normal. Most people don't know what niche they're in, or they're in the completely wrong niche. For example, Casey Neistat, Shelby Church, Mr. Beast, they all were doing different types of content before they became known for what they are now. Casey Neistat was doing short films before he started doing daily vlogs, which is what he was known for. Shelby Church did a lot of fashion content before she switched over to real estate, tech, and lifestyle. And Mr. Beast basically did everything before he gave away money. The thing is though, once they did find their niche, they buckled down and worked really hard at it, and that's when they exploded in growth. Not everyone can be like Graham Stephan or Peter McKinnon, where they knew exactly what kind of content they wanted from the get-go, and it worked out really well for them. And while we're at it, talking about niches, the art niche is probably one of the most lowest performing CPM niches across the board compared to all other niches, which kind of sucks because it's fulfilling the stereotype of the typical starving artist. The CPM is only a few dollars, if that, so you kind of have to be as big as ZHC, getting millions and millions of views on every single video in order to really make a living just on YouTube AdSense as an artist, which kind of sucks. But that leads me to engagement and money advice for those of you who do want to hustle hard and make YouTube work. If you didn't already know this, most YouTubers do not make a living off of YouTube AdSense. That would be very foolish, and that's where you get articles about how YouTubers are still waitressing because they can't make a living off of their big following on YouTube. What the smartest YouTubers are doing is creating a business around the brand that is themselves. They monetize by creating an online store, affiliate sales, online courses, brand deals, and so much more. The sky is the limit, and it's up to you to be creative on what kind of business you want to make. That way, YouTubers aren't reliant on views, so if the platform disappears, they still have a different source of income where they're making money hand over fist. Now, here are some of the secret engagement tips that have really helped me out and got me more views. Number one, have a kick-ass intro. Get to the motherfucking point. Stop talking about your lunch, stop talking about your haircut, stop talking about your dog. When I click on a video, I want it to give me exactly what I clicked on the video for. Otherwise, if I'm PMSing, if I'm having a bad day, if I'm just browsing the internet because I'm bored, I'm gonna click away the minute you have your fancy title card intro, which, by the way, I would recommend you don't have any of that. I know you probably worked really hard on your nice fancy animated intro and everything, but that kills your watch time. Take it out. Second, end the video abruptly. Stop with those long outros. You don't need an outro template. You don't need to say, okay, done with the video, bye-bye now, see you later. That is signaling to the viewer that it's time to click away, and again, it's gonna kill your watch time. I used to have a 30-second outro where I talked about my online store, my 8 steps to launch an online store free guide. 30 seconds is way too long. Just end the video abruptly and your watch time is gonna go up like crazy. And if you don't trust me on this, other successful YouTubers like Casey Neistat do this as well.
The bracelet you got me.
What?
So don't listen to me, look at Casey Neistat. And my number one way to get more engagement on your videos is to have hot takes and humor. If you have a really strong opinion on something, most people are going to have one too, whether for or against you. And I guarantee, because it is the internet, people are going to leave their 2 cents down in the comment section down below, telling you either they agree with you or you're a dumb idiot. You're wrong and they know better than you. I say embrace the hate, because any engagement engagement is good engagement. Whether likes, dislikes, mean, or nice comments. Obviously, don't try to be controversial just for views. Some people think that's what I try to do, but sadly, no. I'm just an asshole with no filter. I can't really help it. Sorry, YouTube. Once I decided to embrace the person that I am and the strong opinions that I have, YouTube rewarded me. A lot of people are going to tell you to ask your audience a question, to leave a comment down below what they think. That honestly has never worked for me, but when I started sharing my opinions, suddenly the comment section went on fire. So if you have a real genuine opinion, or you actually have something to say, unlike most people, I guarantee one day there will be someone in the comment section that will tell you how much your opinions suck. But what they don't realize is they're actually helping you grow. And the way humor does it as well, because a lot of people will like to quote you in the comments because they find it really funny. So if you're willing to work hard and work smart, I do think it is entirely possible to make it on YouTube even in 2021. In fact, I know a lot of YouTubers who went from 0 to 100,000 subscribers in the past year. Yes, I am kind of jealous, not gonna lie. But I'm also very, very inspired to know that it is possible for me one day, as long as I keep working hard, keep grinding, and keep trying to crack that YouTube algorithm in my content. If you like this video, make sure to like this video, check out these similar videos next to learn more about how to grow on YouTube, and don't forget to dare to dream.